Have you ever tried to understand a Virgo woman? It can feel like you're trying to read a beautiful classic novel, but some of the most important pages seem to be written in a code you just can't crack. She's intelligent, she's caring, she's incredibly loyal, but her expressions of love can sometimes be so subtle, so practical, that they fly under the radar. You might be waiting for a grand cinematic declaration of love, while she's been showing you her heart all along by organizing your bookshelf, making you a healthy meal, or remembering a tiny detail you mentioned weeks ago. The Virgo woman, born under the earthy sign governed by Mercury, the planet of communication and intellect, doesn't operate on dramatic impulses. Her world is one of logic, order, and practical care. So how do we bridge the gap between what we expect love to look like and how a Virgo woman truly gives and receives it? The key lies in understanding her unique love language. It's not just about what you say or do, but why and how you do it. Today, we're diving deep into the heart and mind of the Virgo woman. We're going to decode her love language, moving beyond simple sun sign stereotypes to give you a genuine roadmap to her affection. This is for anyone who loves a Virgo woman, is friends with one, or is a Virgo woman yourself, seeking to understand your own heart a little better. Before we unpack the specifics for Virgo, let's quickly touch on the foundation we're using, the 5 love languages. This concept suggests that people primarily express and experience love in one of 5 ways: words of affirmation, acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, and physical touch. While we all appreciate a little of each, 1 or 2 usually resonate more deeply. For the Virgo woman, these languages are filtered through her core traits, her practicality, her analytical mind, and her deep-seated desire to be genuinely useful and to improve the world around her. Let's start with what is arguably the primary, most powerful love language for a Virgo woman: acts of service. If you want to understand the heart of a Virgo, you have to understand that for her, love is a verb. It's an action. It's something you do. She is the master of this language. She shows her love not through flowery poems, but by helping you fix a problem that's been stressing you out. Did your laptop crash? She's already researching the best repair shops or watching tutorials to see if she can fix it herself. Are you overwhelmed with a big project? She'll sit with you and help you break it down into a manageable step-by-step plan. This isn't about being a maid or a personal assistant. It's so much deeper than that. For a Virgo, creating order out of chaos is a fundamental way of showing care. When she helps you organize your life, she is, in her own way, telling you that your peace of mind matters to her. She is investing her most valuable resources, her time, her energy, and her formidable intellect into your well-being. So, how do you speak this language back to her? Don't just tell her you love her, show her. Notice the things that weigh on her mind. If she mentions she's been meaning to take her car for an oil change, take it for her. If the kitchen is a mess after she's cooked a wonderful dinner, clean it up without her having to ask. These small, practical gestures are like screaming, "I love you" from the rooftops in Virgo speak. It shows that you see her efforts, and you want to lighten her load, just as she so often does for others. Anticipating her needs is the advanced level of this language. Virgos are always thinking 3 steps ahead, and when you can meet them there, it's a powerful connection. It's about demonstrating that you are a true partner, someone who is in the trenches of life with her, not just someone who enjoys the good times. Next, let's talk about quality time. Now, you might think this is a universal language, and it is. But for a Virgo, the quality part of quality time is everything. She is ruled by Mercury, the planet of the mind. This means that for time to be quality, it needs to be engaging and meaningful. Mindlessly scrolling on your phones in the same room does not count. Watching a movie in complete silence might be relaxing, but it doesn't necessarily fill her love tank. Quality time for a Virgo often involves a shared purpose or an engaging conversation. This could be working on a project together, like planting a garden, building a piece of furniture, or planning a vacation down to the last detail. The act of collaborating, of putting your minds together to create something, is incredibly bonding for her. It could also be a deep, uninterrupted conversation. Ask her about her thoughts, her plans, her analysis of a book or a situation. Show her that you value her mind, not just her presence. She wants to know what you think, to debate ideas, to solve problems together intellectually. This is a space where she truly comes alive. Another crucial aspect of quality time is being present. A Virgo is hyper-aware of details. She will notice if your attention is divided. When you are with her, be with her. Put the phone away. Make eye contact. Listen actively. Remembering something she told you during this time and bringing it up later is a massive sign of affection. It proves you were truly listening, and for someone who values details as much as she does, this is incredibly meaningful. It shows respect for her time and her intellect, which is a direct path to her heart. Now we move to a more nuanced language for the Virgo woman, words of affirmation. This can be tricky. Virgos are often their own harshest critics. That inner voice is constantly analyzing, looking for flaws, and seeking improvement. Because of this, they have a highly developed radar for insincere or generic praise. Telling a Virgo you're so great might be met with a skeptical look. Great at what? Why? According to what metric? Her mind will immediately start deconstructing the compliment. To speak her language of affirmation, you must be specific and sincere. Instead of, "You're a great cook," try, "This sauce you made is incredible. I can really taste the fresh basil, and the way you balance the flavors is perfect." Instead of, "Thanks for your help," try, "Thank you so much for proofreading my report. You found 3 errors I completely missed, and your suggestions made the introduction so much stronger. You really saved me. See the difference?" You are acknowledging a specific effort and a tangible, positive result. You are validating her skill, her attention to detail, and the hard work she put in. This is what she craves. It's not about ego stroking, it's about recognition. She pours so much of herself into perfecting things, and having that effort seen and verbalized is deeply reassuring. It quiets her inner critic even for just a moment. Appreciation is the most potent form of affirmation for a Virgo. Simple words like, "I appreciate how much you do for us," or "I really value your perspective on this," can mean more than 1,000 generic "I love yous." It shows her that her contributions are not being taken for granted. What about receiving gifts? This is another area where a Virgo's practicality shines through. It's rarely about the monetary value of a gift. A flashy, expensive item bought on a whim might even make her uncomfortable, especially if it seems impractical or financially irresponsible. The perfect gift for a Virgo woman is one that is thoughtful, useful, and demonstrates that you've been paying attention. Did she mention a few months ago that her favorite pen was running out of ink? A set of those pens is a perfect gift. Has she been complaining about her cluttered desk? A beautiful, well-designed desk organizer is a thoughtful choice. Does she have a specific hobby, like pottery or gardening? A high-quality tool or a rare book on the subject shows that you support her interests. The gift itself is a symbol. It's physical proof of the thought you put in. It says, "I listen to you. I remember what's important to you. I want to make your life a little better or a little more enjoyable." Experiences can also be fantastic gifts. Tickets to a lecture by an author she admires, a workshop for a skill she wants to learn, or a carefully planned trip to a historical site she's always wanted to visit. These gifts align with her love of learning, improving, and intellectual stimulation. The key is always thoughtfulness over extravagance. A gift for a Virgo should feel like it was chosen just for her, not something you could have given to anyone. Finally, let's explore the love language of physical touch. Virgo is an earth sign, which gives her a grounded, sensual nature. However, she can also be reserved and cautious, especially at the beginning of a relationship. Her affection is not always displayed through grand public gestures. She might not be the one for over-the-top public displays of affection. For a Virgo, trust is the gateway to physical intimacy and affection. She needs to feel safe, secure, and respected. Once that trust is established, her sensual side can emerge. In her world, physical touch is often purposeful and comforting. It's a steadying hand on her back when she's stressed. It's a long, meaningful hug after a difficult day. It's sitting close on the couch, not just touching, but feeling the solid, grounding presence of her partner. Non-intrusive, gentle touch can be very powerful. A soft touch on the arm as you walk past, tucking a stray strand of hair behind her ear, a gentle foot massage while you watch a movie. These are small, intimate gestures that don't demand anything in return. They communicate care and attentiveness in a way that respects her personal space and boundaries. It's about the quality and intention behind the touch, not the quantity. For a Virgo, a calm, secure, and private environment is often where she feels most comfortable expressing this side of herself. So, when we put all of this together, what does loving a Virgo woman look like? It means learning to see the love in the details. It's appreciating the perfectly planned itinerary for your trip. It's recognizing that when she's editing your resume, she's not criticizing you, she's investing in your success. It's understanding that her love is a quiet, steady force, more like a deep-rooted tree than a flash flood. One of the biggest misunderstandings about Virgos is that their critical nature is a sign of unhappiness or a lack of love. Often, it's the exact opposite. A Virgo only puts in the effort to analyze and improve things she cares about. If she offers you constructive feedback, it's because she sees your potential and wants to help you achieve it. It's an act of service, filtered through her analytical mind. Learning to not take this personally, but to see the loving intention behind it, is a huge step in understanding her. She is not trying to find fault. She is trying to fix, to help, to heal, to improve. That is her nature. Her love might not always be loud, but it is deep and it is steadfast. She is the person who will be there for you when real life happens. She's the one who will help you create a budget, nurse you back to health, and stand by you when you're working toward a difficult goal. Her love is practical, tangible, and incredibly real. To love a Virgo woman is to love her brilliant mind, her capable hands, and her compassionate heart. It's about showing your love through consistent, thoughtful action. Be her partner in life, her intellectual equal, her calm harbor in a chaotic world. Appreciate her for the incredible effort she puts into everything she does, especially the things she does for you. When you learn to speak her language, you'll unlock a level of loyalty, care, and devotion that is truly unparalleled. You'll discover that behind that calm and collected exterior is a world of deep feeling, reserved for those patient and perceptive enough to see it. So, what have your experiences been with the Virgo women in your life? Does this resonate with you? Share your thoughts and stories in the comments below. Let's continue the conversation.